Figuring out what to do with your life seems to be one of the hardest things to discover. Even with me, I never had a clear direction on what I wanted to do until I did these simple things that I'm gonna tell you right now that's gonna be super beneficial to you in helping you gain clarity on what to do. And actually, I want you to do this right now, otherwise this video is useless to you and you're just wasting your own time. Number one, write down your interests, whatever they may be, whether you like to play the guitar, create videos like me, do makeup, write, whatever the you want to do, just write it down in a notebook and a piece of paper. And then depending on what that interest is, try to experiment with what you think you might like, and each week, and if it doesn't work out, just dismantle it until you come to a conclusion of like, okay, this is pretty cool. Now, what you want to do is make a schedule. And what I mean by this is you want to make an ideal schedule for your day of how everything is going to play out for when you're going to do the work for the specific thing that you like to do. You probably know what it is, or if you don't, experiment like I said before, and then write down how your ideal day would look like, and make sure it's like realistic enough where like you can actually do it. Don't make it something like extreme to where you're like, oh, I want to go to the bikini bottom or some stupid shit like that. No, make it as realistic as possible from start to finish, from like the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. And by you gaining clarity on what that ideal day looks like to you, that's going to be far better than the current day in the life that you're living right now, which is, let's be honest, it's not that like exciting. It's the reason why most people like to scroll on their phones all day and be on social media. Nevertheless, write down your ideal day and then also try your best to commit to it, because what I notice is a lot of people have these things that they have an idea of what they want to do in the back of their minds, but they always have like these limiting beliefs and these uncomfortable thoughts of like, what if my parents disapprove of this? But I got work, I got school and all this other stuff. It's damn near impossible. Bro, I swear, if you just integrate it somehow into your already, I guess, busy schedule that you don't even like to begin with, it's gonna be life-changing from the trajectory of your life that you were already heading into, that you never even liked to begin with. Maybe you did, but you knew that it could be better. So try to make this ideal day as close to how you want it as possible. This is your day, not anybody else's. What I tend to notice is people have an inkling of idea of what they want to do somewhat, but either because they have this limiting belief or they are avoiding this uncomfortable conversation with their boss or their teachers or their parents most of the time, is why they hold themselves back from pursuing that specific thing that they have an idea of what they want to do, right? I don't know if you ever looked at the study, but one of the most common regrets that people have on their deathbeds before they pass away is not living a life that was true to them, but living a life for other people. You don't want to live life like that. Like that's no way for anybody to live, and that's terrible, right? So one conversation or just approaching this one thing that's holding you back could potentially save you years and decades of a life that's not desirable for you. So you could literally be changing the trajectory of your life by just approaching that one uncomfortable thing that's hindering you. It's really that simple. Not easy, but it's simple. And for those of you working, I'm not saying like go ahead and quit your job to go pursue your dreams, because you know that's ridiculous. You obviously need some type of income and something to fall back on whilst you pursue your dreams. Now, until your dreams can actually fulfill that financial need and have that purpose and financial situations met neck to neck, then okay, fair enough. Or unless you're actually in the position to do so. And whatever it is that you decide to do after experimenting with what you think you want, find that one thing that you truly like or that you feel as though you like and go all the in on it. But because it's not that you don't know what you want to do, more so that you're distracted and you have instant gratification around you ready to penetrate and fuck your mind and derail you from what your focus should really be. Because here's the thing, we're living in an unconscious, distracted world where degeneracy, instant gratification is rampant. Like if you don't know what you're doing, you're just going to be moving all willy-nilly and you're going to be assigned to do what you don't want to do. Do you really want that? Now, if you're that subgroup of individuals that want someone else to run your life for you and someone to like be in the driver's seat to run the direction of your life, then by all means, this channel is probably not for you. But if you're someone that wants to take control and actually be in control of your life, do this action step. Don't be a distracted maggot that just moves through his day or her day all willy-nilly. Do you really want to take control of your life? Yes or no? Of course you do. You're smarter than that. You're meant for more. Come on now. And I wish someone would have told me this like a year ago when I was just moving all willy-nilly making Omegle content that I wasn't really happy with, and then I actually like started experimenting with different type of contents. Like I'm going on a whole side tangent. It's like 10 p.m. I should be asleep by now, but I just had the urge to make this video for you guys. Please do this action step if you really want to find what it is that you want to do, and don't avoid it even if it's like hard work, because here's a simple mindset shift that I'm going to tell you. What are you actually willing to suffer for, right? And most people like to think about the upsides of like what the thing is, like the benefits that this specific career or this thing could give them, but they don't think about the downsides that comes with it. A simple mindset shift to think about when you want to actually pursue something that's worthwhile and meaningful to you is thinking about what type of things are you willing to suffer for this dream. Don't think about the rewards. Think about what type of problems do you want to have with this thing. It's kind of backwards, but this is going to help you out. So for me, being a content creator, I'm willing to suffer. I want to suffer for YouTube. I want to take the pain of sitting at my desk at 4:30 a.m. and scripting, recording, editing. I want the pain of being seen and agreed and disagreed by potential millions of people. I want the pain of recording and sometimes dealing with the technical issues. I want the pain of hitting highs and lows with videos performance. Sometimes when I log into my YouTube analytics and I see a video did not perform good, I get tight. Have that uncomfortable conversation with your boss, teachers, parents. It's gonna save you decades of your life to figure out what you wanna do. Because again, this is your life, not theirs. And you're probably gonna resent them and yourself if you don't do what you feel as though your calling is. You know there's something more for you out there, so just fucking do it. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. But that's pretty much it, because I gotta go to bed. So if you found value from this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share this with a friend who needs to see or hear this. Dream big, take action. I'm gonna see you guys. Peace. Good night. Mwah.